Alex Duffy, SWE Social Media Manager, WE TV host here with Breakfast Keynote speaker Luann Pendy. Hi Luann, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you, Alex?
I'm doing well. So we just finished up the Breakfast Keynote, which was inspiring on so many levels. I want to talk to you a little bit about your experience at Medtronic and how you've gotten there as a female leader. So if you could just kind of give me an overview.
So I came to the company 8 years ago in my current position as the head of quality. And being one of the few females on the executive committee, we actually have 3 on the executive committee, has been interesting for me because it allows me to have a great influence, not only on quality at the company, which of course is my functional expertise, but also to influence how we practice diversity and inclusion.
So what do you think it is about SWE that facilitates even more of that female leadership and kind of gives people the path to follow in almost your footsteps and many other female leaders?
SWE is such a great organization. I have to be honest with you, this is my first SWE meeting, and I cannot believe how many women engineers are in Philadelphia. They've taken over the city.
11,000.
11,000. I mean, that is just amazing. And sitting in the room there with over 1,000 women engineers is so inspiring to me. So what does SWE do? I think SWE it provides the framework for all of us, for women engineers, to realize their personal level of success. Honestly, you can get so much from SWE. You can develop, you can learn, you can network, you can mentor. It has everything that a woman engineer needs to grow in her career. So the 3 steps for success start with knowing your own craft. It is so important for each of us to know what it is that we're supposed to do. What is it that your boss hired you to do? Understand that fully and then execute on that. And do that to the best of your ability. You have to do that. The second thing, as you learn your own craft, start to learn more about the business around you, because it's not enough just to know what you do. You also need to know what you do and how it impacts the rest of the business. And then the third step, which is really, really important, is to take risks. Don't be afraid to take risks. I actually say to people, if you're feeling really comfortable in your job today, you need a new job. And so it's important for all of us to recognize that to continue to grow and learn, you need to take more risks.
Luann, tell me a little bit about the state of jobs and the state of the industry and what you think we can expect in the coming years for women in the industry.
I know that when you think about healthcare in the world, the business that I'm in is providing therapies for chronic diseases. And I know that as we look into the future, the need for the products coming from our company and all medical products companies will only grow. All of us are getting older. All of us will become more susceptible to heart disease, to diabetes, etc. And as the world is changing overall, many of the developing countries are taking on our Western habits, our Western diets. So the future is promising for technical people, for engineers and scientists in healthcare, simply because the population is aging. We will have more sick people, and we need more of the technologies and the pharmaceuticals to treat that. My fear is that we have a declining number of women who are going into science and technology and engineering. And as that number goes down and the need goes up, we will be more out of balance than we are today. And so groups like SWE are so important to make sure that the girls who are thinking about studying science, even when they're in grade school and high school, receive the encouragement that they will be accepted and supported. We need to make sure that the young ladies who are in college make sure that they continue to pursue their studies because they will be accepted and supported. And then finally, all of us in the industry, having an organization like SWE, I know that I'm accepted and supported by SWE, and all of us should be taking advantage of those opportunities.
Well, Luann, it was so great to have you again, and thank you so much for interviewing with us at WeTV, and we look forward to the rest of you at conference.
Well, great. It was my pleasure. Thank you so much.